We cannot mention or discuss any Crook County system staff or any individual board member.
Oh, you can't, but I can.
No, you cannot.
I can't do it?
No, sir.
From Hogansville Elementary School, Principal Dr. Hannah Bell.
We are excited to name Miss Lorraine Boone as our unsung hero from Hogansville Elementary. Miss Boone is a quiet supporter of all things Hogansville. Miss Boone has always been a valuable asset to our school community, but over the course of this last school year, she has stepped in to fill many roles after the loss of a staff member and a friend. Miss Boone not only continued to fulfill all of her roles, but took on so many additional duties during the course of this year. Throughout all of this, she remains gracious, willing, dependable, and she always sees the job through to the end. She is the champion for many students, the friend to many colleagues, and a source of great communication.
Special, and we are an incredible community and school system. I'm just thankful for all the leaders and nominations. Just a great night. Board, we need to adopt the agenda as presented. Do I have a motion? That's all I need to get. Right. Public comment. Looks like Russell Pickering is on the schedule to speak.
How y'all doing this evening?
Good.
I've been up here before and addressed some things, and why is, great on the awards, by the way, for everybody, for the ones that did the right thing and everything, but the scores are still low in the state as far as academics and everything goes. And Mr. Dontavius Barkley, the Hollis hand teacher that's been arrested.
Mr. Pickering, I know you understand the rules of order here in the comment guidelines. We cannot mention or discuss any Crook County system staff or any individual board member.
Oh, you can't, but I can.
No, you cannot.
I can't do it?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to make a statement or say anything about
Any one individual? No, sir.
Okay. The arrest that happened at Hollis Hand Elementary School, why hasn't any board member said anything about that? Nobody said nothing. We're quick to promote good and say everything good and put that stuff out and everything, which is good. Why hasn't the board got up off their butts and said something and addressed this sort of thing?
Mr. Pickering, you are clearly out of order, and it's evident you don't understand the guidelines by which we govern. We are not allowed to speak of those things, and we don't normally respond to statements, but there is a possibility that we may have to hear an appeal hearing
by any of the parties involved. Hence, we cannot say anything. But I appreciate the comment you made, Tim.
I understand that you can't say nothing. I get that. But I can. This is my 5 minutes to address elected officials on anything I want to address. And if I want to address the teacher being arrested and no one's saying anything about it from the school system, I think that's pretty important. And I think that's the public should know that instead of trying to sweep it under the rug. And why hasn't the video been released? Redact it, do what you gotta do. Redact the video, release the video. And then the person I mentioned to earlier, I submitted an open records request for Mr. Barkley's personnel file. That was a couple of weeks ago. Haven't gotten nothing back yet. An entire personnel file to include complaints or anything that's happened with that employee in the past. I put that in before on, I believe, HR, Ms. Tracy Fox. I got that back in a couple of days.
Mr. Pickering, you cannot address any
I'm
staff
not
member,
addressing the staff member, I'm saying that,
any staff member of the Troup County school system. You may
okay, but
continue.
I'm saying that I put in an open records request for her personnel file, got it back in a couple of days. It's been a couple of weeks without this one. Why? What's going on with that? It's trying to hide something? Is he still employed? Like, what's going on with it? And next will the books be open as far as financials and everything going. Not one board member sitting up here has said anything. Has come in here, vote, to spend money, to spend the taxpayer money, but not addressing issues in the schools. None whatsoever. And I sent, and then this, the public relations, the public relations director, what's her name, I don't know, something.
Again, sir, names, please be
But
careful.
I can say what I want as long as it's not anything threatening or making any sort of violence, like cursing you out or something. I can say what I want.
Sir, I would absolutely disagree with that, and I would.
I can say what I want.
Sir, I would absolutely disagree with that, and I would.
I can say what I want.
Sir, I would absolutely disagree with that, and I would encourage you to look at the policy guidelines by which you agree.
I don't care about your policy.
You signed an
You
agreement
agree.
to
No, I
speak.
didn't. Not for this one, I did not.
Speaking if you didn't sign it.
I did not sign. I did not sign it, not this one. No, I didn't, because I said I will be addressing the board, whether or not I come up here and address it, or if I address it from back here after you say adjourn. Because once the meeting's adjourned, I can say whatever the heck I want to say. There's nothing any one of y'all can do about it. Nothing at all. Same thing with the people. They can say anything they want to say. And we can address the board with whatever concerns we have. Doesn't matter. Y'all might not be able to speak on it, but we can speak on it. It doesn't matter. I will challenge that. I will definitely challenge that. No. This is 5 minutes, which I've already been interrupted a few times already. And I'm not making any threatening statements. Not cursing at y'all. I'm up here criticizing what a horrible board this is. You can't shut me up for that. No way. And if I want to say Ms. Irisha Goodman should be removed, then she should be removed.
All right, sir. Mr. Pickering,
What
we
is-
appreciate your comments. As the board chair, your 5 minutes is up. Thank you so much.
All right.
Any other individuals prepared?